Alright, hello everyone and good evening and welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. I certainly hope so. The time has come for more Metroid Prime. Who here is ready for more Metroid Prime here on the stream tonight? Nobody. No one wants it. No, I'm kidding. Can't really see any responses to things that I say on the stream because they come out so late. Literally 30 seconds and to about 2 minutes later is how long it takes for me to get responses when I say things on stream. But yeah. We're returning to Metroid Prime tonight. We're in the home stretch. From what I'm understand, there's like one final upgrade I need to grab. And then I'm on to like a big boss. And then I think I need to do some collection, which apparently is the most annoying part of the game. And then on to the final stretch of the game. Some people have said I could beat it probably within 3 hours. And others have said there's no way. It's going to take you at least 3 streams to beat the game. So I don't know what to believe. I'm sure it also has a lot to do with, you know, how I do playing the game. If I do better or worse, you know, it's going to allow me to either go, quicker or more slowly through this final endgame portions of the game. Just so you know, I am playing it tonight for around 2 hours. I'm playing it Wednesday for around 2 hours. Same time, same place as tonight. And then we'll see what happens. And if I need to play it some more, come Friday. It will be Friday's second stream. Okay, so 3 different sessions this week. 2 guaranteed. 1 is a possible stream, depending on how things go in these 2 streams that we're doing tonight and Wednesday, okay? So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how things go, and we'll go from there. I certainly don't want to promise anyone anything that I cannot 100% say is going to happen, but at the same time, it's at least hopefully looking good. Hopefully we can complete this game shortly. That would be good. Because I do want to do a full playthrough of the game, and it's been going on for quite some time at this point, and certainly I know people are ready and anxious to see the new games this year. They want to see the new content. They want to see all the new releases. And I'm in the same vein as you. I am definitely in agreement. I think we've had a summer that, even though the summer has had a lot going on, let's face it, we had Batman Arkham Knight ended up being a really long game, especially because I had to do all the Riddler content. That went on pretty long. We had a few games stuck in there with like Godzilla, Game of Thrones, Life is Strange, episodic games, stuff like that. We had a few cool releases this month that were okay, not anything amazing or anything, but some interesting stuff. But I think we're ready now, you know, after having some hiatus from big releases. If you really want to talk about the big releases that happened in 2015, I would probably say Dying Light is one of them. Evolve was probably one of them. The Order 1886, even though it sucked, The Order was still a big release for me. I really liked Resident Evil Revelations 2, even though it seems like a lot of people didn't. I don't know why, but I really like that. Bloodborne, of course, was definitely one of the big releases this year. Mortal Kombat 10, undoubtedly one of the big releases this year. Witcher 3, and Batman, right? And so we've had a couple months here where it's kind of been just waiting. You know, waiting for the big ones. Waiting for the inevitable hardcore gaming season to happen, and it is going to happen shortly. In fact, in 1 week from now, I'll be preparing for my special 9 p.m. Pacific time launch stream of Until Dawn, the new release, the first new release of the hardcore gaming season of 2015. And I certainly hope that you will be here for that, if you can be. If not, that's cool. I hope you'll check the videos on YouTube, and I will be playing it all next week, Until Dawn. The survival horror kind of thriller game where the people are comparing it to, say, Heavy Rain or other games like that, where it could just be, ended up being something completely original. We won't know. We won't know until we try it. And I'm excited to get that started, because then right after that, then we've got other games like Metal Gear and Mad Max and Mario Maker, right? Later in the month of September, Soma and Tony Hawk, and I might do NBA this year. I'm not sure yet. Or I might just be focusing on New Vegas at that point, trying to finish off the playthrough. All the tons of stuff coming up later on in the year as well. So it's going to be a crazy season. A crazy gaming season for sure. And I'm looking forward to it. So let's finish off, these ongoing projects that we've been working on, these gameplays that we want to end off before we jump into that and we get completely inundated with new games, right? So, ladies and gents, the only real thing that I want to mention here before we really get started that's kind of important is that, once again, my business was in jeopardy today of being screwed up, being closed down, whatever you want to call it. I had some false copyright strikes placed against me, even though I had explicit information to use some video clips in my gameplay and in my vlogging. The person apparently has revealed their true colors, that they were a troll all along. In fact, someone was even saying if you go back to one of the videos that they released in like February, they put in the description, this is a prank, but, who would have known that? So, it is what it is. I almost got my vlogging channel shut down today. However, as of right now, it seems to be fine. It seems that there will not be too much risk at this point because of some action, drastic action I took earlier today, deleting more than 50 videos because I had to. There was nothing I could do about it. I had to delete all videos that this person had provided for me and I had used the videos in. I certainly could have went back and edited those videos and had those portions removed, but I don't have that much time. If I had been doing that, I probably would still be doing it for the next 2 days. So, a bunch of stuff got deleted. It sucks. It's life. Moving on. And, it is what it is. Luckily, nothing horrible happened. I certainly thought that something way more horrible could have happened. But, we'll see. Hopefully everything's taken care of with the drastic actions I took earlier. Hopefully now we can fucking just focus on gameplay and not have to worry about all this ridiculous drama and this bullshit that they want to pull me into. But unfortunately, I kind of have to pay attention to it. Simply because, it is my livelihood, right? It is my livelihood. It is my business. It's what you're here to watch every day. If my channels are shut down, I certainly can't do that, right? So we'll see. I'm hoping for the best. It doesn't look like there's much else that's going to happen. It looks like I've nipped it in the butt. And now we can focus solely on finishing up all these games in the next week, playing as much as we can. And we're also looking forward to the possibility of new games. Well, not really the possibility, but really new games coming out in a week's time. So really, in this game, again, like I said, what I'm to understand is that supposedly I've got one more critical item to find in the game. Once I get it, you can go to the final area of the game, fight a boss. Then I have to do some collection, and then there's a little final area. I don't know. I've never played it. I'm just going off of what people have told me. All right, and hoping that I can beat this game within, say, 2 more streams, and we could say, all right, I beat Metroid Prime. I know what the series is, and I have a good background, in the series. If they ever do revive it, which quite honestly, I don't think they will. I hate to say it, but we haven't seen any Metroid since, what was it? Well, Metroid, oh god, Other M, the one that was made by Platinum Games, right? We haven't seen a Metroid game since then, so I really don't think we're going to have a true new Metroid Prime sequel or anything like that anytime soon. But it was definitely good to play this game and get a background in the game so that I can have a frame of reference if there are new Metroid games that come out. This is one of those classic games series that I missed out on during a period of time when I wasn't playing games. I was not playing games during that GameCube era when Metroid Prime was huge. That's how I missed out and never played one before. But we'll see. We'll see if they ever make another one. At least I could say now, oh, I played Metroid Prime, you know. I'm certainly not in any rush to play the others, being that this was a playthrough that really didn't get much attention. And overall, there weren't too many people who were interested, but I still wanted to do it. And because this year is such a different year, because I am trying out a wide variety of games and genres, rather than just focusing in on the mainstream new game stuff like I used to, because Patreon has allowed me to do that kind of stuff, I've been able to branch out a lot more. You know, it's been a great year. And speaking of that, very quickly, if you are a July patron, I just want to let you know your perks have been granted. From what I'm to understand, all perks have been granted as of today. So if anyone was waiting for their Patreon perks, you know, their forum account should be upgraded, and you know, t-shirts are in the mail and private Q&A videos are made. So all the perks are granted. Okay? And for August, the goals are in effect. The big thing for August is being able to do a fun Indies mini marathon, the return of the Indies at the end of September. So, of course, gratuitous quick plug for patreon.com/DarksidePhil. But I won't go on at length. I'll probably save that of the plugs for next week. When the new game's out, when we're playing the new stuff, that's when I'll really get heavily into the plugs. There's no reason to go crazy into plugging stuff now, especially when I'm playing these more downtime games. We don't even have that, you know, too many people on the stream. You guys are on the stream are the core audience, right? You're here to watch me play almost everything, or you're big fans of Metroid. And I'm sure you know that my Patreon exists, so I don't need to constantly plug it. So, all right. So anyway, that's it. Let's get started with Metroid Prime. 2 hours tonight. Let's see how far I can get. Hopefully there are freaking save points. All right. Thanks, and let's get started.